you guys, this is Francisco. So what I want to talk to you today about is actually going to be something that it's not my favorite subject, but it's something that we all deal with. It's actually death. I know it's a scary, graveyard type of thing that you lose your family, especially right now with COVID. There's a lot of people who have experienced some type of loss, and mourning is definitely something that people, really are challenged with during this time. But that's not the only thing. Whenever there's a loss of a loved one, there's actually more to it, especially if they own real estate. And that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about real estate and how it pertains to death. Okay, so let's think about it. Okay, your grandfather, your parents, your loved one, whoever it may be, they may own maybe a house, maybe a commercial building, a restaurant, or even their family business where that's where their livelihood did come from. So when we think about these things, we really have to see, okay, what happens after they pass away? Well, a lot of people think about will. That's one thing that you can think about. But when it comes to wills, there's a lot of paperwork. And did everybody put in their family think, okay, you're gonna get this and you're gonna get that? Not likely. Because again, when people lose loved ones, it's very unexpected. And when we look at these unexpected events, it happens to all of us, and especially during this time during COVID. And right now, there are many ways for you to prepare, not necessarily for death, but just prepare your estate. And I know a lot of people with my family business and with family members who have really benefited from this thing called a trust. So when we go into a trust, we really go into this whole thing of estate planning, which again, I'll probably go into in another video. But a family trust is something that you could actually protect yourself from a topic called probate. Well, what's probate? Something you never want to go through in your life, okay? I'll tell you that with the stuff that we tell our clients, we tell them a lot of things about markets, industry, about cap rates, about returns, but taking that all back, this is something that actually helps you prevent the government from getting involved and actually facilitating the sale or distribution of assets to the family members who in essence are the beneficiaries of this estate. When we talk about a will, that's what the will does. Or you may have some type of succession inside of an entity, or there's a lot of different ways people are able to transfer either control or you want to be able to transfer the asset to the next generation. And when we look at all this subject matter, we can sit here and talk for hours about these things. But again, I'm not an attorney. I don't give legal advice. Disclaimer. But at the same time, I definitely have a lot of attorneys that I work with. So definitely happy to share my experience and see how I can help you. But at the same time, I want you to be able to learn more from these situations. So right now, I want to go into probate and I want to be able to go into what a living trust is and all these subject matters, but that's going to be going into another video. So I hope this was able to give you some insight and kind of give you a point in the right direction when we talk about death. And it's something that, again, it's a very sensitive subject, and I definitely have compassion for those who are going through these situations, but I think it's really important to touch base with a professional and to help you and your family go through this hard time. So if you want more information, I'm happy to give you more insight, give you more resources, but that's what I do on this channel, help people deal with uncomfortable situations, uncomfortable topics, but especially real estate. So feel free to subscribe to my channel, look at my Instagram, look at my Facebook. You'll be able to see all my little girls, funny videos, something so you can get to know me better. So like and subscribe, and I appreciate you visiting us today. Thank you.